Huh. Okay. So today was a snow day today. I had no idea. I woke up and then I was like, whatever. Let's just chill all day. And then I see on Twitter, it's trending that it was a snow day today, and I was like, But then I look outside my window and I'm like, oh my god. So I'm waiting for my phone to charge because I'm probably gonna go out to get some groceries, and then go get something to eat. So I'll be playing Mario Kart for a bit while watching Kobani. Probably for like 30 minutes. I'll head out at like 4, maybe. Man, I want to get the photos. God damn it. I don't know. If I head out at 4 something. What's my phone at? My phone's at 36%, so I need to hope to God it charges faster so I could go out and get some stuff, for my at least I want to have a Coke. At least I want to have a Coke and whatever chips I have left in the box. Fritos, sure. I have leftover pizza too. You know what? Yeah, actually, screw it. I'll have a slice or two of leftover pizza just to keep the vibes good. You know what I'm saying? We want the vibes to be good today. I got chocolate cake and fries. I'll save that for dinner later tonight. But at least for right now, I at least want a slice of pizza. At least, you know what I mean? Because that's going to be really good. Yeah. All right, let's have one. Let's have these two. It's fine for right now. All right. Anybody wants to join? Feel free. Nobody's here though because everybody's the critic. Where do I put this? Back in the closet, I guess. Put it up here. Put it up here for right now. Pizza time. If only I had some chips. Oh, you know what? Put some fries on there too. Put some fries on there. I know I have like Fritos, but those are disgusting. I hate Fritos. Well, actually, I don't hate them, but they're just not as appealing as, your typical fries. I'll just put the fries on top of the. I didn't know it was a snow day. I might even go to the game place later today. I cannot let today go to waste. I woke up and I was just kind of like, whatever. I'll probably do nothing today. But it wasn't until like an hour ago I discovered it was a snow day. And now that I know it's a snow day today, I'm like, oh my god, now I need to make today something. Here, I'm gonna turn my phone on. It's at 39%. Actually, but when the power's off, it charges faster. When I have the power on, it only goes like 1 every like 2 minutes or something. So if I could get my phone at least to 60, it should be fine. I had no idea today was going to be a snow day. I thought today for sure was just going to be a typical day, like every other day. I didn't think it was going to snow at all this winter. I was even like saying that this winter was trash, and next thing you know, it snows, and I don't even know about it until like the last second. Is my microphone getting all fucked? Hey, you guys can still hear me, right? Oh, I wanted to play the stage. Fuck me. Whatever. Don't actually. Yeah, okay, so I fucked up, I think. Unplugging the microphone, but because I was streaming. So it fucked up the whole thing. I'm a dumbass. Shit piece of shit. Dumbass. Bitch. I am a piece of shit. Oh man. I hope this microphone can work still. Man, I fucked up. I'm trash. I'm a terrible, evil person, bruh. God, I don't want to get too sidelined. I just want to play a couple games and have fun. There's so much to do, man. That's why I like. Damn. Let's try that Blue Yeti microphone again. Let's go to properties quickly. And now it's gone. It's fucked. It's gone. Yep. It don't matter if my audio is coming through. I don't care how shitty it is. It's gonna be like the old days. How about the speakers? Okay. Look, I want to see if this works.
3D Mario game for Wii
It works. They just changed the name.
Mario Bros. 4 on 3DS.
Yeah.
Because, well, that's fast.
Yep. Pretty easy start.
Wow, like it's right
Shit.
on top of the enemy.
Yeah. So, what is your favorite stage in Super Mario Galaxy game?
I don't know. I like the castles, like 4 for World 4. The castle.
God, I'm a piece of shit. I'm a dumbass.
Galaxy. I like the perfect run is always fun and challenging. I mean, I don't mind that.
Yeah, the perfect run. It's me like 50 times actually.
I should be eating the pizza. Fuck me.
That stage was pretty amazing. So.
It's not the to me. It's not the hardest one. I think the hardest stars are the ones with the rolling balls.
Oh my gosh, yeah, exactly.
There was one called Rolling Gizmo Galaxy in Super Mario Galaxy 1. It was extremely hard. You know, on the that star. Once you get the 3 green stars, how there's like this platform you can go on that has like 3 separate stars.
Yeah.
One of them, they're like the insanely hard challenges. One of them is the surfing one, then the Rolling Gizmo Galaxy, and then I forgot what the third one was. But I know those two, the Rolling Gizmo Galaxy and the surfing one, are extremely hard.
You're damn right.
Taking like hundreds of tries.
Yeah, I mean, you could easily like farm for star bits on those stages, but because you would just die on.
You'd get by the end, you'd have 999.
Yeah, usually. So as you saw right there, basically I switched to my main Let's Play file, and now we're gonna continue on. But only thing I'm not doing, like,
Get away,
here, you're gonna see,
bitch.
I had gotten the superstar on this save file, but I hadn't gotten the Cosmic Cavern stage.
What are they doing?
I did it on the other save file and showed you in the last video, so I'm not gonna be playing through that in this episode right here.
These fuckers keep taking my items.
Anyway, we're going to be going actually to Boulder Bowl Galaxy, one of the rock stages you were talking about. And I gotta say,
Yeah, this it's one of the first. This level shows the new power up. That's actually pretty cool. The Rock Mario or whatever you'd call it. Boulder Mario.
Rock Mario, I think, or something, or Stone Mario. I don't even know.
Oh, I did terrible that game. Fuck me.
It kind of reminds me
LOL.
a bit when I
I'm
played
trash at this game.
Rolling Western. Have
I
you
did so bad.
No, I've seen it, but I just never got around to it.
It's an eShop game. I would definitely recommend it. It's easily, in my opinion, what in the world? Okay, he just, when he shot the rock the other way, that was weird. But yeah, it is easily one of the best 3DS eShop games around. I definitely recommend it.
Yeah, it's good. I'd say the best. Like, they need to expand on the Virtual Console.
Yeah.
I mean, they've kind of died in that area.
Here. Does it work now?
Haven't even been
Except for the what is it? The Sega Game Gear games. Like I've actually
new.
trouble.
Yeah. That game was pretty fun.
Yeah, okay, I guess it's working now.
On the 3DS.
It works.
Shinobi to see where it all started from. Turns out.
It works. No, I don't want to wait 3 laps. Fuck you all. Nah.
That's garbage.
Yeah.
Actually, you have to do. There's a green star. You have to do that in.
Alright, how's this done now?
My viewers have been telling me that I'm always confusing. Oh, we got a strike right there. Awesome. My viewers have always been telling me I'm confusing some secret areas with green stars. When I beat this game 100%, I told myself if I'm ever going to do a let's play on this game, I need to remember where these green stars are. And I'm always confusing them in the main game, so it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically right here you just kind of kill all these Korons or whatever you want to call them. I don't even know what they're called in the Mario series, but they're definitely one of the most annoying like
Yeah, because sometimes when you try to hit them, like right before you land on them, they'll shoot the rock at you and you'll fall. Yeah, you'll get hurt. It's annoying sometimes.
Yeah, right there. He's pretty lined up right here. Oh no, I almost had him. Take this. Now that this is the launch star. As I've been calling it, Skadoosh star there. Skadoosh. What is your favorite suit in the game?
I think it's awesome. There's temporary,
Did I blow up the blue shell?
star power of this game.
Did I save the first place?
From Sonic. Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's pretty crazy, like, especially since this game is running at 60 frames per second. Like, if you go into star mode or whatever, you'll basically
This is one of the best tracks in the whole series.
go into the star mode and you go through a launch star. It's like you just see all his like his like, I can't even recall what it's called, like the path that he's leaving behind.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about, yeah.
And it looks so cool.
Yeah, there's actually that one level, I don't know if you did it already. You know the level, one of the secret stars is when you go back and you get a star. There's like 3 star powers in the middle, and then you just like fight off a bunch of those so-called locked rocks. The galaxy.
Yeah, I've not played it yet, but I do know.
Fuck! What the fuck, man? I just want to have fun with the game, you piece of shit! Get the fuck away from me!
Yeah, it's pretty.
Fuck!
There's another one in ice too.
Yeah. Sell something.
Oh,
Man, why did I just get Mario Karted for no reason?
Just in case. I've never been fun with this boss right
That's
here.
annoying.
Possibly die, so yeah. Alright, so now he's gonna transform.
into the life. Sometimes it falls.
Yeah.
Depending on, like, right before you fight Bowser, sometimes it will just fall.
Oh no! I don't want to leave! Fuck!
Have you ever experienced slowdown or any glitches in this game, though?
Nope.
Wow,
I
yeah.
don't know. This is probably the only game. This is probably the only game that can maintains its full 60 frames.
Yeah.
On Wii.
Yeah.
Not even Mario Kart. And not even Mario Kart Wii can maintain it for. I mean, Mario Kart Wii says it's 60 frames, but it always feels like it's like 40 or sometimes 30. Yeah.
It's usually with this boss
Fuck.
fight or when there's a ton of enemies and you're just killing them extremely fast. I have ran into slowdown actually surprisingly. It's like, what in the world? Wait,
No.
No. Oh my
I
god.
don't know. I haven't. Maybe there is. I mean, I haven't played it in a while, so I don't remember. But I know this game does look amazing. I mean, for Wii especially.
Yeah,
It's really good.
It is definitely like one of the most beautiful. Oh, you missed.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Come. Alright, here we go. I think this is our last element left. Oh no. What?
One more.
Yeah.
See, Nintendo always likes like 3 and 5.
Yeah.
Those are their favorite numbers. Like in Zelda games, there's always 2 hits like for the first phase, or 3 hits, and then like 2 hits for the second phase.
Yeah. We just killed Dylan. Oh no. No. But yeah. Would you like to see like Dylan in the next Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. game?
No, I want to see Mega Man. That's what I want to see in the next Smash
Rock
Bros.
Mountain and Shy Guy Falls in the same area?
Maybe like Magnus from Uprising.
Yeah, because I mean, you do get to
else?
play him in the game, so. Hey, what's up, everyone? Kabana9456 here, recording some more Super Mario Galaxy 2 for the Nintendo Wii. So last time we actually finished off, I believe, World 2 and started off World 3, and now we're going to continue on. So today, I have another special guest. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Lefty Heat. Thank you again, Kobe, for letting me be with you on this Let's Play.
No problem. Glad to have you.
Kobe, I missed you.
So I just kind of explored right there to see what was in the,
I don't care what the allegations said.
the chimney, and I ended up going to
You were peak.
let's go on and hop into these levels.
Nice, let's get started.
So, have you ever played Super Mario Galaxy 2?
Yes, I have. I'm a big fan. I was a fan of the original Super Mario Galaxy as well, but I think 2 really took a lot of the, I don't know if you'd call them errors, but like what was wrong with Super Mario Galaxy and like fixed them and everything. I remember actually picking up Super Mario Galaxy at GameStop way back when. I'm not sure if there was a pre-order bonus, but it was a good game, and then they just really added a lot to this one, and I really like how you can also play with Yoshi in this game, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's what I like about the game. You know, it just polished everything about Super Mario Galaxy 1 that it had. And it was a really, really good game. Anyway, right here, Galaxy first, and then maybe next,
Oh, I got hit.
Alright, sounds good. And this is the Tall Trunk Galaxy. I like how they have that kind of selection screen. I know in Super Mario Galaxy, the original, they didn't have that. You had to go in kind of like these, yeah, I don't know what they were called exactly. I think they were houses. I forgot what they were called, but
it was like a hub world of
Hub Worlds, yeah.
What is it? Spaceship. It's pretty cool.
Spaceship. Yeah.
I kind of like the spaceship feel. What is it? The spaceship feel in Super Mario Galaxy, but I like how this one is a bit more simple. You just get to where you go faster.
Yeah, they kind of went back to like the old school kind of selection screen.
So right
Was that Birdo?
Yoshi, and basically we're gonna run into a new power-up right here, which is the blimp right here. So you just basically
Oh, nice. That was always a lot of fun.
yeah, and you can like press A button to hold it in there and stuff like that. And you just want to stop somewhere. So.
Yeah.
Wait, that was useless. Actually, I just realized that.
Wow.
I was trying to get up
Can't make it.
and realized, oh wait, I need the blimp again.
Or if you just like throw Yoshi,
Fuck!
you're trying to get up there, you just like drop Yoshi.
Yeah. Yeah, one of
Right,
the
so
best.
you throw that.
One of the best ways to get up here is to actually just like jump in the air and then snap. Snap. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
There you go, nice. Looks like the guy from Little. No, that's kind of like he has like a tree stump as his face. That's weird.
Yeah, it does remind me of Little Big Planet.
Little Big Planet.
No, you bastard, Boo, you piece of shit.
So drops Yoshi right there. The dump there.
Yeah. We don't care about Yoshi's, or do we?
Yeah, it's always funny. Like in the older games, there's like you always use Yoshi the way like
Yeah.
you're
Whatever, that wasn't that bad. I did terrible, but I had fun. Rock Mountain.
I love how there's like a new Yoshi everywhere you go too. It's just like the egg. So, do you know if it's a different Yoshi or is it the same?
Wish I had
one?
friends to play with. Where are you guys?
I have no idea.
We don't know. Guess we will never know. But there are a lot of Yoshis in this game. If it
No.
was more than one.
Not gonna pick it.
All right, there we go. We got the question.
You're gonna grab all these coins because I have a feeling there's a hungry Roomba somewhere around here. So.
Oh no, Kobe.
I tried to. Oh gosh, wait, what? That was. But yeah, what is your favorite stage in this game? If you have one, or if you just like almost every single stage.
I'm stuck with a sight bike. No.
Single stage. I don't know if I'd have a specific like favorite one, but I would prefer regular like land levels over the water levels for stages.
Yeah.
You probably call them a course in this game. I don't know if you'd call it a stage. Isn't that Sonic, Kobe?
Yeah, Sonic is like stage zone or whatever.
Yeah, but no matter what, they know, everyone knows what we're talking about. But yeah, I'd have to say, I'm not really a big fan of like the water.
Yo, Warrior Stadium.
That where you're in the water the entire time. I'm into actually like running around, wall jumping, and just having a good time finding all the coins or anything you need to find in a Mario game.
Yeah. Alright, so we got 2 1-ups in this little secret area right here. But let's go back and get Yoshi because he failed last time.
Alright, let's use another Yoshi.
One other thing that I kind of do like about Yoshi is that, I mean, with Super Mario Galaxy, is that, you know, it's just the crazy gravity effects in this game.
Oh my God. You bastards.
Like, basically, when you think you're falling, you're actually kind of going to the top of where you want to go. So it's just basically revolving around the tree trunk.
That is really cool. I like how they like utilize that in this game. It also kind of reminds me of, in a way, Super Mario 3D Land.
Yeah.
Just because it's like three-dimensional and now you're going kind of like a 2D side-scrolling way or whatever you'd like to call it. But I also think it reminds me of Super Mario 64 in a sense with the 3D and everything. I'd like to see another 3D platformer come out on the Wii U. That'd be cool because we have the release of Super Mario Bros. Wii U and then the second Super Mario Bros. For the Wii U. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Or 3DS. Yeah, like I would say, like for the 3DS, it's gonna be great, and I can't wait to actually try it out. I enjoyed Super Mario 3D Land, and now this will really take it to the next level, like the side-scrolling action and everything. And I think it would be cool. Do you know if they said that you can play
I'm so excited for Wave 4 of DLC.
on the 3DS version? Because I know the Wii U version, they were saying you could play as your me.
I am not sure. I've not heard anything yet. That would be pretty awesome if you could.
Yeah, that would be cool. You'd have a bunch of people playing as their Miis in a Mario game. I don't know if I'm really a big fan of that because I'm more of like a hardcore Mario fan where I'd like to see you just play as the main character, Mario, but it would be cool to have the option to play as a Mii. I don't know, I feel like they really need to take
Blue Shell, of course, now it's coming.
like a new Super Mario 64 game.
God damn it.
Mario 128, maybe bring that back.
Or 128. Yeah, that's what I think. I want something that really pushes the Wii.
Why does it always happen when it's me, man? I'm in last place all day.
Which is why I want something a bit similar to like Super Mario Galaxy or just something like 3D to actually show the true power of the Wii U and the 3D, like 3D background environments and stuff like that. Because one thing, if you haven't noticed with Super Mario Bros. 2 and stuff like that, and 2D Mario games, I'm not like, you know, I know that graphics don't mean everything and stuff like that. But one thing I've noticed is that the new Super Mario Bros. 2 kind of had, oh my gosh, what in the world is with me? I've noticed that new Super Mario Bros. 2 actually has graphics that are similar to the DS game. Like the environments look a bit better, but it's just maybe the pictures or something like that. But it's one thing that just kind of surprised me when I first saw it. And another thing like oh my gosh, another thing that when I looked at the new Super Mario Bros. At E3 2000.
No, not that one.
One thing that it was like basically HD version of new Super Mario Bros. Wii. Like it didn't really have like graphical update or anything like that.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I'm thinking there may be a Super Mario Sunshine, a sequel, possibly something like
Not
that.
this one.
I'd love to see a game that took the
It's the worst
graphics of
track
Super
in the
Mario
game.
Sunshine and like the whole game engine involved in that and like turned it into a Wii U game. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, like Super Mario.
Cool.
I think it would be cool if Super Mario Sunshine actually had a sequel or something with blood. That would be pretty cool. I know a lot of fanboys and stuff like that of Mario didn't actually like the game. And so then Sugar Conway, let's play the game. And everyone was like, oh my gosh, it's the best thing ever. But, you know, I mean, I think it would be pretty cool to see and like see a type of game like that. But,
The prompt plan ate my shit.
Basically said that he's going to be making, like, he would like to see a remake or sequel to Super Mario Sunshine on the 3DS, where you can actually see effects. So,
Well,
maybe it'll be
I
on
guess
3DS.
they're really pushing the 3DS now. I know that the Wii U's coming out. I'm wondering how they're gonna actually like. I know I saw in like the E3 conference. Well, actually at E3 they were showing the tech demo of the new Super Mario Bros. For the Wii U, that game, and it looked cool how they had it on the actual controller, and then you can actually view it on the screen. So I guess wherever you go, kind of like the PlayStation Vita.
They're following me through! How did it do that?
Crossplay?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I think that would be pretty awesome.
Oh, I forgot that was the thing.
Alright, so right here we're on, I can't recall what the name of the stage is right here, but basically you get to control Cloud Mario, so it's pretty awesome.
Oh, nice.
Well, what were your opinions on Cloud Mario? Did you like the suit, or was it just, just kind of like, oh, that's nice, but not as like that, it's me, suit, or something like that?
Yeah, I'd say that I liked it. My favorite would probably be the Tanuki suit, and it's pretty cool how you can like jump from like cloud to cloud and everything, and like the clouds appear and all that cool stuff. But I don't know, it's just like one of those things. It was cool, and it was something that they just created basically for the game. So I thought it was like a new addition, a cool new addition to the game, and it really like.
Okay, thank God. I was scared something bad was gonna happen.
And I think they could have included it in like some of the other games that have come out like prior to this.
Yeah, I think it's more cool if they actually added it like to like a new game, like who knows, maybe the new Super Mario Bros. Wii.
Wait, Shape Brillas made a new video? What did he do? Talking about mental health? What? He's still kicking. Let's go. Now watch them after.
EU or something like that, I think that would be pretty cool. Actually
Yeah.
have Cloud Suit Mario again, because it actually is my favorite suit of in like Mario's repertoire, I guess.
I think it should have came out like before this game. They should have thought of it before they even produced this, because it would have been a cool addition to some of the games like that. Like, you know.
Yeah.
But I guess someone had a great idea. They're like, let's create a cloud suit, and then there it goes, takes off in Super Mario
Hey,
Galaxy 2.
it's all about giving, not getting.
Alright, so right here we're just trying to get 30 coins here to unlock the secret star in the game. So just trying to, kind of get all of them so that,
I'm gonna take the shortcut.
so we're almost up to.
Get out of my way, Roy.
But did you ever 100% this game at all, or what?
I did not 100% this game, but my brother right now is.
This part's so awkward. I don't like this part.
So I've been watching him play it, and he's having a good time.
They could add some turns or something, some obstacles.
We're just enjoying it, so that's always a fun thing. I know a lot of people record the games, but some people also just like to play them without recording it so they can fully enjoy it. I know that's what I did with Super Mario 64. I've 100% that game like at least 5 times just because it was one of my favorite games. I'll probably end up showcasing Battlefield.
Sorry about that.
I'll probably end up showcasing that game sometime soon, and looks like it is transforming.
Going to
It's a waste, I know.
yeah, like I've 100% the game, and I played it on my own.
Oh, he knew.
I didn't do it because like this is my like my second playthrough of the game, so and I intend to 100% this Let's Play. But first time I played it though, I played it with my little sister, I believe, and she kind of helped out with what is it, like the star extra.
Oh yeah, the extra controller where you could like shoot the star bites and stuff like that. Like basically hold down enemies.
Yeah, pretty cool. Fun, but
Oh my gosh, no! What? Oh, shit, I'm
What's there to hide exactly? And we won. We got top 2.
Yeah. Oh, wait,
What's my phone
I
at?
thought that's what it was. No.
71%. All right, we're done. We're going out shopping. I'm taking pictures.
Clouds will work this time again. So basically,
Kobe, I have a question for you. Sorry to cut you off right there. What is your favorite galaxy in this game?
what is my favorite galaxy in this game? Most definitely the Cloud galaxies. Because I just like the Cloud Mario.
Here's what I'll do. Here's what I'll do.
Remakes of the song. I think it debuted. I don't even know what it's called anymore. But it debuted in Super Mario Galaxy. And now it's back. And it's mostly in the Cloud Mario stages. So that's why I've always loved the Cloud stages.
Yeah. I'm actually going to have to take back what I said about Cloud Mario. Well, not really take back, but my favorite type of power-up would actually be the Fire Flower.
I'm trying to find a good video for it to loop on.
It's a Nugi suit, of course, but like the Fire Flower is my all-time favorite.
Yeah.
And Blue Mario is pretty cool, too.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Mario's pretty cool.
Be right back. And I'll have Kobe's playlist playing in the background so you guys can hear like the commentary. If they say anything controversial, you guys tell me in the chat, okay? And I'll delete the stream. All right. We're going out to get some stuff.
You're not reading the text.
It's gonna be great.
I usually do.
We will be right back. So much to do today.
We just kind of forgot what our brother just said, and let's move on.
We gotta get bundled up.
Whoopsie, I meant to actually see if I can go into that. Oh, bummer. Alright then. But yeah, do you prefer playing with Luigi or Mario?
I would have to say I prefer playing with Mario. However, Luigi's cool too. Whenever I play a Mario Party game, I always play as Luigi. So it's kind of random. Like in Mario Kart, I'll always play as like Mario or one of the other characters. Rarely ever Luigi. But in Mario Party, I prefer to play as Luigi.
Yeah, like, I don't know, it's weird. Like in Mario Kart,
Snow day. I will be right back, chat. I'm going out grocery shopping. Get a Coke, chips, and sweets. I'll just get the chocolates again. I won't get the cookies. I'm not. I don't buy with the cookies as much anymore.
That's cool. Yeah.
looking for a star around here, huh? You want me to take over for a little while? Right, so now we can play some. There we go. I said next. I read the
On a Switch, bro.
I need a long sleeve sweater.
Anytime. Alright.
Right,
Yeah.
so yeah, it's just
It's long sleeve.
basically, you know, Mario's jump so much these platforms and stuff like that. You can usually do insane shortcuts, which is why I've always found it so fun to play with.
That's cool. They probably did that for a reason, so more people would play as him, and it would make it a challenge to play with Mario.
Yeah.
And wow,
This could be fun. And I get to take pictures too. Oh boy. Oh joy.
oh, okay.
Anyway, right here, we're about to go on the big trunk slide, which is pretty interesting. It's kind of cool to actually control on the slide and stuff like that, characters, but
Yeah.
you can get pretty personal with these things right here. This slide.
Alright.
Yeah, it's like this reminds me of like Super Mario 64. Slides and everything.
Yeah, and this music is actually
Did I bring my gloves with me or not?
now that you have to spin
I have no idea.
it, save yourself. And
What about masks? I wish it was brighter in here.
just stages a lot.
Yeah, they get a lot more challenging. It becomes a lot more of a challenge
Okay.
once you progress into the next stages. So I'm pretty sure
Jesus, I don't know if I have any gloves with me. That's gonna be tough. I'll just keep them in my pockets when I can. Put them under my shirt. I just need a mask. That's the only thing that I'm gonna need. This mask is cold, but it'll suffice. Mask and hat. Where's my hat? You know, the one that.
So close to the gimmick. You can do it.
we're on top of you, Kobe. Right, let's see. So yeah, what is your favorite boss in the game? Been wanting to ask you.
I got 2 hoods. I don't need a mask. Won't be out for long anyways. It'll just be a walk. It's just my hands, I guess, you know. I'll be carrying stuff in my bag, so I'd hope to have some gloves, but pull up my sleeves, I guess, if I can. This will be an adventure for sure. What about shoes? Sneakers should be fine. It's like the snow's like mostly melted, so I could just slip on and off into my sneakers.
It's fun, but they're just random bosses.
I had my hat with me though. Where is it?
Like, I think it was. I just remember like the giant womp, you know. Way back
See
when
my
it was
ski hat.
64, he was in it as well.
Wow.
And there's also, I think, or something like he was in the beginning of the first boss. It was pretty cool because I was like,
Maybe it's still in the bags. Who knows?
you seen that giant thing?
I'm cheaped up. I just need a bag to carry my stuff in. Okay.
Galaxy. And the graphics, and I was just like, oh my god, what's next? And I was just like in shock.
If I pull this like over my head for the most part, it'll keep my stuff warm. Alexa, what's the temperature outside right now?
Right now, it's 21 degrees Fahrenheit.
21. Huh. It's not as bad as I thought, but it's still kind of. God damn it, my hair won't get on my face.
And there you go.
Alright. Let's bundle up.
Especially on like a good
Let's bundle up. I don't need my headphones. Maybe I do. What music will I listen to? I just want to take photos. We can save the music for later. This is an adventure. We want to focus on the adventure aspect. Need my wallet. Alright, yeah. You know what? Here. Put the headphones on for music. We'll play some relaxing music. I'll run our way down. If I only had my hat. I got hoods though, so it should be fine. Yeah, I got a hood, plus another hood. And my wallet, and it's more important than anything else. Wallet, check. Just a bag to carry my shit in, and we should be fine. It's just Cokes, chips, and yeah. I'm just trying to get photos. That's mainly the big thing. My focus.
Yeah, I agree. And probably like, one less person we have to pay. Unfortunately.
It's like, I don't know, even though it may seem like to some people like a cheap way to do it, I guess if you're not really wanting to OP the game, I always love it when you can actually
Going into the frenzy for the Galaxy yet, or no?
actually want to do the Haunted Halls.
Okay. Monty Halls. Alright, cool. Sounds good. You can use, but I do enjoy the voice actor because I really respect the character. Down on the cost, but you probably have to pay for it.
Alright.
Characters surrounding from Luigi to Wario to Baby Mario, Luigi, Waluigi. He has all the characters, so it's not just Mario, which is crazy to think about. I'm sure he's enjoying his life. He probably has it made. Everywhere he goes, people are probably like, do your voice, do your voice. And like, once he's gone, I feel like Mario, it's gonna be tough to try to get Mario back, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna have enough sounds recorded on like with Mario's voice that I'm sure they'll be fine for a while.
Yeah. Two more. Man, it's kind of hard to take those guys. I feel like two different spins.
Alex, like, who would you say your favorite voice actor would be?
To be honest, it would probably be like Drake's voice actor. I don't know. I always like the Uncharted series. I mean, for someone who actually does a lot of like a lot of dialogue in the game, he's voice actor. He's probably my favorite, along with Sully from the Uncharted series.
Oh, nice. Sully Bunt? Nice. No, I'm just messing around. I was actually trying to contact the Kid Icarus voice actor, the guy who does Pit, but unfortunately he's too busy right now. He's in a sci-fi series, so he's pretty busy with what he's doing, all his acting career and everything.
Yeah, actually,
But
think about it. Now that you mention it, Kid Icarus is now actually my favorite now. I just realized that. Is that totally
I'd have to say mine's Mario. However, Pit is my second favorite. Yeah, I was trying to contact him. He's very busy though, with like I was saying, he's doing a lot of TV production and everything. So
comment right there. But, what were your opinions on Kid Icarus Uprising? What did you think about the game overall?
well, I'm almost done with the game, and basically I've enjoyed it. I think the online is good. The online is, I wouldn't say the online's amazing, but I really enjoy the online. I prefer Mario Kart, as you know, but I do really enjoy. I'd say the story mode's basically flawless in my opinion. It's been excellent so far. It's just a lot of fun to try to find the different bosses and characters. I will definitely be playing through it by myself without actually recording it because I really want to fully enjoy it and collect all the special bonuses that you can collect. But it's just been a lot of fun. What is your favorite weapon in Kid Icarus? Sorry to get off the subject because we're playing a Mario game.
Oh, that's fine. My favorite would probably be Sky because that's what I was playing with Vinci last night.
Yup.
That amazing.
Owning with the black holes.
Yeah, it's definitely my favorite suit so far. My favorite game so far. I like the Magnus Club too. I don't know if you want to watch that. Yeah, that won't be out.
Nice, yeah. The clubs are pretty cool. And now let's get back to some Mario because that's the game we're playing right now.
Yeah, so right here, videos and bowl area. He's doing the bowl area free, so it allows you to light your hair and find ways to.
And there we go, we got the star.
One thing about this, like, if you want that bowl area, basically, you're going to fall through the platform. Even though it is there, I think it's kind of an interesting concept, I guess, basically, to where it lights the path for you. But when you use that light, it's like basically disappears. And there we go, another prankster comment. There's been so many, I think we've gotten every single comment now so far.
Oh, nice.
One more stage, if that's what you're doing.
That is perfectly fine. Let's do this.
Alright, so why don't you take the honors and choose which stage you want to get to next. You want to go to the prankster comment that we previously or
Alright, well, I think you know the answer to this one. Crazy Flame, let's go. Let's do this. I don't know, it was just a fun, random galaxy.
I know, I always I usually like to just be in galaxy. It's kind of first. It's kind of
Yeah.
go to different galaxies.
Yeah. And I think it's random how there's kind of like lava with ice and stuff. It's like, how does that work?
So I think right here, there's a door somewhere in here. I don't think there is. Oh wait, there is one right there. I'm trying to see right here because I know there's a way to tell where that money is. I'm trying to hop in here. Huh. You recall at all what you're supposed to do? Or what? Oh, you can just walk around.
Yeah, you can just talk to him through the window. That's what I did, but yeah.
That is weird.
I mean, you could try to burn his house down, but
Burn his house down.
not too good. Get the fire flowers, we can burn it down. spring or whatever you call it, the grass stages in Mario games.
Yeah.
But the ice is pretty cool. I always love the music. My favorite music would probably be from Diddy Kong Racing, when you're racing on like the ice racetracks. But Mario games is great too. I enjoy Super Mario 64 soundtrack when you do all the snow levels. That was a lot of fun.
Oh, nice.
And all right, so we're just going around.
Yeah.
And
now we're at now, alright. Alright, the rest
I think you have to go back around. Let's see. Try.
like, if I go back up top, it's like like that. You're supposed to kill it. Something right here.
Okay. What enemy isn't annoying in a Mario game? I don't know. They're not really annoying, but you know, they just try to come after you because they are the enemies. They're Bowser's minions.
One enemy that's really annoying that I was talking about in the last video is that there's like Octoron. It's like they're always shooting monsters somehow. And it's like they're actually pretty accurate. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Right? Oh wow, we got a time break.
Yeah, let's talk to this snowy monkey.
Yeah, it's Chimp. Well, you just rolled into
The chimp is a pimp.
yeah, you just rolled into the domain of the chimp. Learn about my name is right? Yeah, I got a little challenge. Just skate. Jump on the spider. Simple enough, right? You ready to experience this?
No thanks.
Ready to see this, Lefty?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, so we gotta get 5 points. This one can be pretty annoying before I get on my first try. Basically, just like skate around the place, these things right here.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta execute, like, you gotta be really good with your direction and your spins. And make sure you don't hit the spike zones or else you're gonna get knocked out and stuff like that. Oh yeah, the gold ones give you 50 points.
They look like the pigs from Angry Birds from afar.
Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, no, no,
7
no,
seconds.
no,
Get the gold
no,
one. Get the gold one.
no, oh my gosh,
Oh,
no.
Kobe. Little one.
No!
Oh, time's up.
Oh man, I did terrible there.
I'll give you this star if you can get 500 points.
Yeah, at least this dude doesn't actually kill us.
Yeah.
Like, you know, in Mario games, where it's like, oh, you failed, I'm gonna kill you.
When does that happen?
It's like in the, like,
In mini games, though?
yeah, you see like in mini games, it's like, oh, if you fail, you die. And he's like, oh no! Like Mario,
That sucks.
so just like fall straight on. You're like, oh no! Oh no!
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Just like, you're terrible.
No! If I had run into that,
Gold one.
I
Get the
would've-
gold one. Quick. You can do it. You can do it.
Yeah, yes! Woo!
Oh, yes. There we go.
Last second. Oh my god. This man's
Nice
hot.
job. You got 500 points. What?
It's like,
I guess that qualifies you as a shiny one. I may not like it, but I promised. So, you can take this star.
just like claps it up.
He summons the star.
There we have it. We got a star, awesome sauce.
And how long is this video? Let's see. What are we at? We're at 35 minutes and, wow, 37 seconds. It's a very long video. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and do your thing, Kobe.
Yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And also make sure to check out the Video Game Geeks channel where he is doing first uprising. Let's play. It's been really good. And he has
channel, and I will see you guys next time.
No problem. Thanks for joining. See y'all. Peace. Hey, what's up, everyone? Come on. Let's see some more Super Mario Galaxy 2. So, how's everyone? A lot of people have been saying that they really like the special guest ideas where I have that I enjoy it myself. If I can have fun, I love it. Oh no. We're actually gonna fall off instead of burning our rear end. But we're not going to smush ourselves. Run, I say. There it is. That's probably the first time I've ever done that. I just had to have it. Give me some ideas in the comments below. Anyway, we got thumbnail there, we got star, and looks like we unlocked the new piece for oh no, no, not No, not this. Please don't tell me. Oh no. This is not fun. Oh, hello there. Luigi. Number one. Hey, bro. For a star around here. You want me to take over here for a while? Please, please. Switch up. Yeah, let's get this black girl. And here's 5, something on that. One of these. Big those. Oh no, wait, there's actually more of them? I didn't realize that. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, we're screwed now. Sorry, good deal. Woohoo, skadoosh! Come on, there's a star. Oh my gosh. Watch it go. Go! No! No! Come on! Look! Spin wood. No, no. That was yeah, that's right. And I always wow, these cranks are common to popping up. It's like we're gonna do that. Which is why I like that. Hey, bro, I'm all over the place. Catch you later, bro. Wacko. See you later. All the way. Alright, so we can actually take that now. But we're gonna go to roll this. What's going on with this? Basically, Oh my gosh, what in the world? I wouldn't think it's tilting that way. Basically, you can restart right there where I'm showing you that stuff. It's just like it's like even Mario's still like it's the on. Come on. Do it, Mario. Whoa, look at me go, balls. But don't fall off yourself. Boom. But the thing is that they still need to work with Alright, let's go.
I made it. Wasn't as cold outside as I thought it would be, but it was definitely chilly. And my data went offline as well. Just shut off my phone. That was fun. It was a beautiful walk. It really reminded me of 2011 back in the day, 2015, the good old days when I was young and happy. And now I'm not as happy anymore, but I can't tell my family that because that would make them not happy. So I just gotta keep putting a smile on my face until until I eventually am happy one of these days. You never know. It's been over 4 years now, so hopefully something changes this year. I had a feeling maybe this year could be like the year that breaks the mold. Sort of, it's the ultimate year for how kind of not good things have been lately in my life, just a lot of stuff that I can't even really bring up, but I sweated like shit. All I can really say was my life was definitely a lot better when I thought it was not as good. So that's definitely something to say. 2017, I thought that year was terrible, but nah. 2017, those were the good days. Those were the good old days, my friends. 2017 were the better times. I like 2017, man, I miss it. I miss 2017 so much. God. And here I was thinking, man, maybe one of these days I could be happy. But it is what it is, I guess. Who knows? Drinking water and stuff. It's fun. Just wash my shirt, so. here. What's gonna be sacrificed?
Okay, now right here, jump on these dudes' heads right here.
The doormat. The doormat would be good. I got some more chocolates. That was cheap. Only. It was literally only like. And I got Cokes. I got nice Coke. We're refilled on Coca-Cola. That was the most expensive purchase. Shit, balls. But yeah.
Oh, God.
We got Coke again.
Oh, my gosh.
Coke, let's go, bro. God.
Yes.
You just wipe them all out.
There's one. I do remember.
Gotta use the bathroom.
Star in that little corridor right there.
I'll take a shower tonight. Since I'm probably gonna spend the rest of the night in here. I got everything I need. I got pizza, I got my games, got the chat. Speaking of which, where are you, chat? Where's chat? What the hell? You just gonna leave me hanging? I see 2 people watching, so come on out. Come on out and say hello to your old uncle. Hey kids, how you doing?
No.
Jeez. Hey. You're gonna come in here for what? For nothing. Beautiful snow day. God bless.
So we got some rock Mario right here. All cool effect.
And before the atheists in chat go like, actually, like, you get what I mean. Come on. Actually. Yeah. You know, people who believe in God and all that, those are the Chads. Because they believe in something. You have a nihilistic point of view. You know, you're just gonna be all wishy-washy and just say you either don't care or you're just open-minded and you're like, yeah, whatever. You guys are losers. Plain and simple. People who have that mindset, they're not gonna go anywhere in life. In life, you gotta take a stance. You gotta believe in something. Because if you don't, then what's the point? You're not a person. You're just going on with the rest of the crowd. You're just a part of a system. We live in a society. You get the idea. You get the point, I guess. You know.
Yeah. But basically, like I was saying, yeah, I hope it has like online co-op or something like that. You know, Mario Teams has what is it? Mario Teams has online gameplay as well. It's like online co-op. I mean, this will be another Mario game. It's Super Mario game. It's a platformer game you can play online. And while it'll probably have some lag at times, I mean, I think it's pretty awesome. A lot of people enjoy kind of playing online rather than Super Mario. Because another thing, like I've said, I've been told like some of my friends and stuff like that, maybe the game with the version is going to be announced as well. Whether it's going to come out or that, you know, they play, people can play with each other. People who don't have the PC version that you're playing as, it's like the PS version or something like that. It's basically, I don't know, I guess I like it. That's the thing, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, whether you can do it'll be like cosplay, like you can see oh well, I guess I can see. But let me know what you think. Maybe ask me else. Do I think this was just going to be too flat? Do I think it's going to be? I think what they're going to do is basically. I knew he was going to ask me to start this. Oh. Anyway, what I was saying. Some people have asked me about this one. But I think it's going to be like, you know, Donkey Kong Country Returns to bosses in the game. Basically, you got him, Peter's Rover, spans you're really here. Oh, dang it! Here, it's like a clown. It's like
Back to zero. Nobody said a word. They just came in to watch and then they left. I bet they're recording something. They're trying to get me. They're trying to get me canceled.
I think it gets
Joke's on you, pal. I can't be canceled because I always come back. Only time you could cancel me is if I turned like a Nisi on and started doing the weird shit. But why would I do that? I'm not famous. And even if I was, why would I do that? If I was famous, I'd just be grateful the whole time. I'd be like, you guys are amazing. Look, I get it. Kinda. I mean, you know, you probably come from nowhere, right? And then all of a sudden, all these fans are on you. It could overwhelm you, especially if you're mentally ill. Like a lot of those people are. Mental illness, you know? Spread the awareness for mental illness. But what I'm saying is there's no excuse to do some weirdo shit.
anyway, I want to go on 1,000
I love snow days. I love snow days so much. I'm so happy that today's a snow day. Rock Mountain, dang, I wish I got to play on that map again. Rip. It's nice I got chocolates too. Probably gonna eat a lot of them. I'm just hungry. I'm hungry and an overweight bitch. Waluigi Pinball!
You should have back. Goodbye.
Is my friend code in the stream? Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch Schaeferless now.
Funding for Schaeferless is provided by Grammarly, the sponsor of today's video. So, a couple of months back, DreamWorks unveiled the new logo that's going to be featured.
No, not this one. Well, I guess it's fine, but I was hoping for Waluigi.
Kind of mixed on it. Some people thought it was too busy and focused on brand recognition compared to the simplicity of the original logo. Valid concerns, no doubt. Then there were people who were upset because they thought it was ripping off the MCU logo and that this was yet another indication of how the MCU is killing cinema. Look, it's perfectly valid to hate the MCU, but sometimes I feel like the excessive haters are more annoying than the people who excessively love it. Anyway, I didn't really have an opinion on it.
I missed it.
But I didn't want to judge it as an opening logo until I actually saw it in front of the screen. Before I talk about that experience, let's take a look at the logo as is. We got the DreamWorks boy, okay, that's a good start. Then the music swells as he starts flying through the sky and seeing various characters from previous DreamWorks.
It's too complicated.
Toothless, Ho, Boss Baby, Troll Lady from Trolls, and Shrek Donkey Fiona themes, before he finally returns to his usual spot in the sky, revealing the usual theme. Now, obviously, this is a real who invited my man Bud joke on the team regarding Poppy and the Boss Baby, as a lot of people complained about them being a part of the logo. Why them and not Megamind or Moses?
Well, because they're more popular, unfortunately.
Not defending them being choice, but like it or not, Trolls and Boss Baby
Oh, you bastard!
DreamWorks franchises that make them a lot of money. So we just have to live with the fact that it's perfectly understandable. Plus, it later came out in an article that every aspect of the logo, besides the rest of the end, is interchangeable and can be replaced with other DreamWorks properties in future iterations. That's a decent way to keep it fresh and to satiate fans of some of the less commercially successful DreamWorks franchises. One day. Truth be told, as much as I would have loved to see some of the more cult classic characters in this logo, I think the only real notable omission is DreamWorks' successful.
God dang it! This is so chaotic, bro. This is insane. Oh my god, what happened to invincibility? What happened to getting your invincibility if you get hit a lot?
How the music complements it. It's a very beautiful issue. But then we get to my main issue. And I'll tell you that issue after a quick word from our new sponsor, Grammarly. Do you write a lot? Because I sure do. I mean, the script for my Disney ranking was 44 pages. Why do I do this to myself? But even if you don't have a writing job, you probably communicate with team members pretty often. And it's crucial to avoid miscommunication
Shit.
and build strong relationships to get things
You
done
fuck.
effectively. That's where Grammarly comes in. Grammarly Premium's confidence...
You fucking assholes! God fucking damn it! Can I just fucking play the fucking game?
Allowing professionals
God.
to build strong, productive relationships to get things done at work and ensuring your tone is positive,
Here.
solution-focused, and
I couldn't even fucking move, bro. How did everybody else get the fucking invincibility?
exactly I need it for my editors.
Oh my god, he's on a Grammarly. Bro, luck is against me now.
Microsoft, a big shot.
Who cares about fucking Grammarly?
Anyway, back to my main issue with the new Dream Guy logo. I finally saw it in action when I saw Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. And big shock, this movie's amazing. It's inventive, funny, dark, emotional, expressive, an easy top 5 Dreamers film. But with that said, don't you think a movie this special deserves to have its own special logo? Because that's the thing. It's not like the logo remained the exact same over the years. Some films depicted the simplicity of just the boy on the moon, but there are so many others that gave the logo a unique spin based on the movie you're currently watching. Some of them are simple changes, like for the first Shrek, the S at the end of DreamWorks and the beginning of SHD were changed to Shrek Essence. Some
Katamari.
Like Rise of the Guardians, where the boy on the moon is changed to Jack Frost, and the music and aesthetic is appropriately changed as well, and it's just gorgeous. There's also the Kung Fu Panda logos. The first one features some sort of Kung Fu master racing up to the moon in this beautiful 2D aesthetic. And the second one serves as a tribute to Oogway. This is the only Kung Fu Panda movie where he doesn't appear, but acknowledging him in the opening logo is an amazing touch. And the art style they use here perfectly transitions into the intro of the film, which also uses the same art style. God, I can't wait to talk about this movie. You know what?
Oh yeah, Kung Fu Panda 2.
Beautiful variation on the logo. You're not gonna believe me when I say it. It's the cruise. Just the way this fire ember majestically illuminates the cave wall that has the logo on it. God, it's so pretty. The list of opening logo variations with so much personality goes on. There's just so many great ones. And now I think they might be over. Because now that every DreamWorks movie is going to open with the same 30-second trip down memory lane, even if they do swap out the characters in between films, it just won't do the film that you're watching any favors. Can you imagine how cool a variation of the old logo would be that's themed around Puss in Boots: The Last Wish? You could do creative things with the animation and the frame rate. You could have Puss replace the DreamWorks boy. You could do so many neat things with what this movie gives you. But they can't, because this is the way every DreamWorks movie is going to be now. Sure, you could say maybe they'll change the music up or make the boy a different character in future iterations of this old logo in order to tie into a new film. But like, that doesn't change the fact that the characters from other DreamWorks films will still be there, distracting from what the point of the movie we're about to watch is. Do you seriously think Kung Fu Panda 4 will have an opening logo that perfectly fits the tone of the movie as well as the first three opening logos did, when it's probably going to have Boss Baby in it, mugging the camera? No. The answer is absolutely not. Look, DreamWorks may be at the beginning of a creative renaissance. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish is one of the most stylish, ambitious, expertly crafted films they've ever made. And the bad guys has plenty of fans, with more people than ever being overwhelmingly excited about the future of DreamWorks. Is it really the best idea to open new movies with a logo dedicated to glorifying the past? Oh well, at least it's better than Illumination opening literally every one of their films with movies. It could be worse, but it could be better. Good night, Tri-State Area. And DreamWorks, don't fuck up Kung Fu Panda.
What do you think Kung Fu Panda 4 is going to be like? Bro, okay, for some fucking reason with Kung Fu Panda 4, I made a tweet like, why did they need a fourth one? What does he finally learn how to do? Walk upstairs? And for some reason, that was funny enough to make people crack up. Like, they were like, LMAO, this is the funniest thing I've seen all day. Yo, you're crazy, man. And I'm just sitting here going, wasn't even that funny. Top 15 movies of 2022. Alright, this is something I could work with. Huh! Wow! Who invited blood onto the team? Bro tried to fit in.
Funding for Shape Realist is provided by Squarespace, the sponsor of today's video. 2022 was the year Sonic 2 came out, and it was pretty good, but other movies were better, so we're talking about those now. Tar was a good movie about a lady who gets canceled because someone makes a YouTube poop of them. Matilda the musical was pretty good, however it didn't have Danny DeVito, so 0 out of 10. The movie with the little shell kid was cute. Pinocchio was really good, but I hated Pinocchio and didn't get a chance to watch Pinocchio.
Father, when can I leave to be on my own?
But I assume it's amazing. This was also the year I watched Pinocchio for the first time, but I'm pretty sure that movie didn't come out in 2022. It probably came out in like 2005 or something. This was the year I gave up on Marvel, but at least Black Panther 2 was pretty good. There's a bunch of other movies I could mention in this intro, but instead, I'm gonna devote the rest of it to
Fucking assholes! God damn it!
So, the premise of Dinosaur Hotel is that it's the Hunger Games, except you have to survive a hotel filled with bad CGI dinosaurs. The first movie came out in 2021, and it features the worst child acting ever put on film. Sadly, the second one doesn't have.
Like, why can't they just let me, like, play the fucking game chat?
Jeremy, who is truly unhinged in the best possible way, and he made this movie an absolute delight. There's also this announcer guy who's commentating on the game, except they forgot to put anything behind him.
This is what I call Mario Kart Rush Hour.
It's a real movie. Currently, only 29 people have logged this on Letterboxd, but I want you to be the change you want to see in the world, and go watch this movie yourself. Get Dinosaur Hotel 2 some more logs, because it is easily the most epic film of 2022. Anyway, here's 15 films that are far less epic, but they were okay too, I guess.
Number 15.
Triangle of Sadness is a movie I'm very, very mixed on. Normally, that would only justify an honorable mention rather than squeaking its way into the top 15. But the thing is, the first 90 minutes of this movie are up there as some of my favorite media of 2022. There's just something so delightfully off about this wacky, satirical rich person cruise in the best way possible, making for a ton of hilarious moments, not to mention really impressive long takes. I was absolutely delighted by this wonderful, weird little film that consistently engaged me, and I considered calling it one of my top 5 favorite films of the whole year. And then we got to the third act, and the movie took the biggest nosedive I've ever seen a third act take in my entire life. The last hour of this film is genuinely so boring. It has a couple good laughs reminiscent of the first 2 acts, and there's a solid new character with a really good performance given by the actress who played her. But there's no momentum, there's no intrigue. Everything that was being established in the first 2 acts that I liked was mostly abandoned for this aimless, pointless,
Alright, let's play a different game.
overlong nightmare of a third act. Definitely still.
Bro, I don't like fucking Japanese fucking tryhards, bro. They're so fucking annoying to go against, dude. I cannot. It's just so annoying. Japanese players, you know, it's just why? Like, why do they keep doing this shit? They just want to fucking have fun with the fucking games, and then they just fuck it all up. They're bullshit. I don't want to deal with it. Same thing with Mario. Motherfuckers can't let you play a game for 2 seconds without fucking you in the ass a trillion times. That's crazy. Smash alternate. Not a good idea, but whatever. This shit is so annoying, man. I can't even move around like for fucking 2 seconds without getting fucked. It's not fun anymore at that point. Fucking hate ice climbers. Character does not fucking work, I tell you. Bro, remind me to not go online at 5 p.m. when all the fucking tryhards are out. Shouldn't y'all motherfuckers be doing homework? Why the fuck is my AI just walking? Can you stop fucking spamming that move, you fucking dumbass? Piece of shit player. You trashed the game. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. You trash. Fucking annoying. Jeez. Get the fuck out of here. Bro really thought he was cooking. What you fucking cooking, bitch? You ain't cooking shit. Just keep watching Schaeferless.
Check it out. That first hour and a half is legitimately fantastic and so entertaining. And maybe you'll like the rest of it, I don't know. Me personally though, if I ever watch this again, I'm turning it off as soon as I see the part 3 text on screen.
Joe's just 14.
I loved Get Out and didn't like Us, so I didn't really know what to expect from Nope. Fortunately, while not quite hitting the highs of Get Out, Nope was good enough to prove that Jordan Peele definitely isn't a one-hit wonder in the horror department. Basically, there's a giant butthole in the sky and Wakabi really wants pictures of it. But then Invincible is like, I'm gonna charge admission to see the giant butthole. And that goes well. It's a really interesting story that delves into how incapable people are of looking away from horrific shit, as well as the toll man-made entertainment productions can take on unwitting animals. One of the most unique horror movies I've ever seen, with likable characters and a ton of legitimately unnerving moments. But damn it, if you're gonna have Keith David in your movie, can you please have him in it for more than 5 minutes?
Number 13.
Enter Galactic is proof that animation is the best medium for basically any genre. It's a pretty simple New York City rom-com, but with likable characters and expressive Spider-Verse light animation, it really stuck out and remained enjoyable the whole way through. Some parts are formulaic and follow the typical rom-com format, but I nonetheless still found myself invested in the central relationship, hoping it would work out. Good stuff, but don't put it on for the kids because they do the sex in this.
14. 12.
Bodies, Bodies, Bodies is a fun little slasher murder mystery film with a bunch of very
I'm dead.
spirited characters.
Cool.
Normally
Nice.
that sounds like it would be frustrating, but it actually works out really well here and leads to a ton of fun moments as the film progresses. I actually got the murderer wrong as I kept adamantly thinking it was this one character, even after they supposedly died. And I said, oh, they're just faking it so they can kill more easily without anyone noticing. Nah, turns out I'm just dumb. I wonder if Glass Onion will be on the list later. Anyway, only one way to find out, so let's keep going.
Number 11.
The Bat Guy is such an epic movie. I reviewed it back in March if you want to hear my thoughts there. But man, this is the single most satisfying silver screen adaptation of Batman there is. The film just oozes Batman in every aspect. And while it's not the most rewatchable thing for me, since it is a bit too long, it's nonetheless one of my favorite DC films to date. An easy recommendation if you've been living under a rock and haven't seen it yet. The Fablemans is a story about a kid named Steven Spielberg. He has a different name in the movie, but really, he's Steven Spielberg. I think it's honestly really cool of him to give us a movie like this at this stage of his career, where we can see a semi-fictionalized, but apparently mostly authentic account of how such a legendary filmmaker got started. You can see echoes of the Indiana Jones trilogy in the short films that Sammy creates, and watching his spark for filmmaking grow as time goes on is really compelling. Like a lot of people, I generally get a little annoyed when a movie obsessively goes into what an incredible, glorious joy making movies is. Like, I love the power that cinema holds, but hearing it described to me in an actual movie just kind of feels like pandering Oscar bait claptrap. But I don't know, it just feels really authentic here. If there's anyone who's earned the right to make a film like this, it's Spielberg. After it concluded, I felt an overwhelming urge to go watch the man's entire filmography. I don't know, I've thought about ranking director filmographies for a while, and I feel like this would be a good one to start with, right? You guys would click on that, right? It has Jaws, and E.T., and Jurassic Park, and Indiana Jones, and Ready Player One. Plus a bunch of that I never really get the chance to talk to you
Ready
about,
Player One. What the
except in
fuck was that movie?
I don't know, maybe I'll do it if you guys want me to. Watch The Fablemans, it's really good. Seth Rogen is in it, and he does the Seth Rogen laugh, and that's fine. You guys ever see the movie Top Guy? It's not very good. Top Guy 2, however, now that one's a banger. When his best friend's son is like, I want to fly a plane. Tom Cruise is like, no, you can't fly a plane. Go back to drumming for Omni-Man, you stupid kid. And it's crazy how a conflict so relatively cliche of a guy wanting to protect a child from doing the same thing that killed his father manages to be so emotionally effective. It's all in the execution, and I just thought these characters really worked and breathed fresh life into a familiar story. I like the camaraderie between all these new recruits and the way Tom Gunn interacts with them. I like how the movie uses nostalgia to create and enhance new emotions, rather than just relying on it as a crutch. I liked Bob, but most of all, I like the scenes with the plane. They're really cool. Like, holy shit, the action in this movie is fucking insane. How did they do that? The entire final act of this movie is exhilarating.
This stage
sucks. Edge of my
sucks.
seat throughout. In an era where legacy sequels overload you with empty nostalgia and then proceed to be forgotten about within a year, it's nice to get one that actually outshines the original and will most likely go down as a modern classic. See it for Bob, damn it. The Menu. That's right, The Menu. In this movie, Princess Peach goes to a wacky murder restaurant and wacky hijinks ensue. Sid the Sloth is there. I think I saw Lawrence Yee from Succession, which explains where he's been ever since he dropped off the face of the show after season 2. This movie was directed by a guy who directs a lot of Succession episodes. It reminds me of Succession a bit. Succession is one of the best TV shows I've ever seen in my life, and you should watch it. Sorry, what was I talking about? A lot of reviews I've read on Letterboxd seem to be very confused about the movie's message and what it's trying to say. They're comparing it to other rich people bad movies and saying the satire is
Oh, I
toothless
think
in
this is his
comparison.
rule set now.
Guys, must a movie have coherent satire? Is it not enough to just watch a funny restaurant thriller where Mr. Gustav serves people condiments without bread and then starts chopping their fingers off? If I had a nickel for every movie on this list where fingers get chopped off. Anyway, I had an absolutely delightful time with this movie from start to finish, and it made me really hungry for cheeseburgers, so I'm gonna go get some. Be right back. Please enjoy a word from our sponsor while I'm eating cheeseburgers. Squarespace is a fantastic, intuitive, online website builder that allows you to create beautiful websites for your business or personal hobby. Present your work using Squarespace's professional portfolio designs. Display projects in customizable galleries and add password-protected pages to share private works with clients. You can even present your videos from YouTube, Vimeo, and Animoto on your Squarespace site. Add an image overlay to your video to improve your website's load speed by waiting to embed video players until playback starts. Every design automatically includes a unique mobile presence that matches the overall style.
Hey, you can't even grab the fucking ledge! This stage is fucking trash!
And if you don't want that, you can always disable
You
the mobile
fucking
view from
asshole.
website management.
This
Buying a
stage is
domain from
trash,
Squarespace
bro.
is so simple because there are no
What the
hidden
fuck
fees
is
or
this
price hikes.
shit?
Each domain comes with an ad-free parking page and free WHOIS privacy on eligible domains. Squarespace sells over 200 top-level domains, so you can find the perfect name for your website. Choose a URL that ends in .com, .net, .org, or you can always get a more specific one like .art if you want to be fancy. If you're ready to share your passions or promote your business with the rest of the world, head to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/ShapeForAList to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. I think on rewatch, Everything Everywhere All at Once has comfortably slid from an 8 out of 10 up to a 9 for me. I reviewed it when it came out last April, and while my thoughts from that video mainly still hold up, I clicked a bit more with the tone the movie was going through.
He's
Plus,
dead.
having a better understanding of the rules of burst jumping helps me focus on and get a lot more invested in the character dynamics. Overall, it's a fantastic movie with great gags and a really strong emotional pull. It's not quite an all-time favorite for me like it is for a lot of other people, but I'm nonetheless thrilled that a movie this ambitious and unforgettable and fun is getting the sort of award recognition that you really wouldn't expect. I guess every now and then the Academy gives in to peer pressure and nominates a genre film that's both brilliant and...
Ha, pussy left. Ah, ha, pussy left.
Parasite. And this is just the latest in their short but steadily growing list of unconventional W decisions. It's not my favorite film of the year, nor my favorite Best Picture nominee, but I'll nonetheless be overjoyed if it manages to win. Like, Raccacoonie being in a Best Picture winner would literally be the best thing that ever happens to the Oscars. There's been a lot of musician biopics lately. Some of them are good, some of them are Bohemian Rhapsody, and then there's Weird, the Al Yankovic story, which takes a look at the usual boring-ass biopic format and says, no thanks. Here's a delightfully batshit insane, hilariously inaccurate parody of a biopic instead. This movie offered so many great and unexpected laughs, while also providing yet another delightfully silly role for Daniel Radcliffe's increasingly weird role. Cameos in this were on point. I won't spoil any of them, but I will warn you that one of them is Lin-Manuel Miranda, so please take extreme caution when viewing this. Anyway, I would say more, but I'm scheduled for my shift at the factory right now, so I gotta go. Bye! Oh my god, it's Glass Onion. Can you believe it? I definitely didn't foreshadow it being here earlier. Anyway, this movie fucking rocks so hard. It's not quite as good as the first Knives Out for me, which, by the way, has shot up dramatically from the number 10 slot I gave for my Best in 2019 video. Nowadays, it's definitely in the top 5 of that year for me. While this one falls a bit short, mainly due to its slower pace in the first half and slightly less compelling characters, it's still another funny, subversive, clever as all hell hybrid between a classic murder mystery and a deconstruction of just how dumb rich people can be. I love how the second film solidifies the franchise as having an overarching eat the rich theme, while also providing a neat mystery where the how done it is far more compelling to discover than the who. Unlike Bodies Times 3, I predicted the killer here right away, even before the killing got started. But I don't think having such an obvious culprit is really a detriment. It's still unbelievably satisfying to watch this silly Southern fried detective uncover the how and why, and the answer being in plain sight does fit with the theme.
You fucking dumbass! What the fuck is this AI doing? This AI is so stupid! This fucking stupid ass piece of shit character, bro. This character sucks ass. What the fuck is this shit?
Like, who among us
This character is shit. This character's actually shit. I've never seen a shittier character than this, bro.
Good stuff far outshines the one shitty thing. The Banshees of Inisherin is the most aggressively Irish thing I've ever seen. But you know what? I gotta respect that. Anyway, this movie is about two friends who split apart after the one friend decides he doesn't want to be friends anymore. It simultaneously manages to be an intensely bitter and sad film, while also having a great deal of strong comedy and absurdity to it. The tonal balance is struck in such a masterful way, and I was constantly either on the verge of tears or admiring just how silly this goofy little dude is as he tries and fails to get back with the guy who's pretty much his only friend. It's a film with a simple story that nonetheless manages to ask a ton of compelling questions about the nature of relationships and
No, we're dead.
It's as deeply profound as it is surprisingly entertaining, but it's not my favorite movie of the year with a donkey in it. Initially, I had this film a little bit lower on the list, but then I realized that a movie I've watched 5 times in 1 month should probably be a bit higher. So without further ado, who is your favorite fearless hero? Who is your favorite fearless hero? Puss in Boots: The Last Wish is a miracle movie. I can't believe it's this good. After so many years of assuming the Shrek cinematic universe had nothing creative left to offer, in comes this gorgeously animated, expertly written, consistently funny, shockingly dramatic, absolute masterpiece of a film. Easily the best DreamWorks movie since the original How to Train Your Dragon. And seeing as how I've gone into excruciating detail about every one of the mainline Shrek movies, I think it's safe to say that this film will be getting its own dedicated long-form analysis video. So stay tuned for that. Plus, you can check out my short review I made when it first came out. I'm sure at this point, everyone has known for a little while now how great this movie is. And if you're just finding this out now, oh, what took you so long, idiot? After Sun is a simultaneously tender and haunting film, taking what seems like a simple, relatively uneventful vacation between an 11-year-old girl and her father, and forcing us to confront the underlying pain and lingering trauma the man is experiencing, while his daughter remains none the wiser. This film perfectly captures what a unique age 11 is, where you're still definitely a child, but just starting to long for a sense of independence and gain an understanding of the world around you. But it's still obviously not enough of an understanding for you to be equipped to deal with loved ones. You can see Sophie's lingering remorse over not
Fucking
being
bitch.
her dad every time it cuts back to her as an adult, even though as a child, it wasn't her responsibility to try and help him. This is a film that always hints at something darker bubbling underneath the surface, in between simple slice of life escapades that are reserved. And as an audience member, it takes a little bit to figure out what's truly going on. But once everything clicks, the result is absolutely devastating. Excellent performances, a brilliant structure, purposeful direction, easily one of the year's best films, and one that's gonna stick with me for quite a while. But there's still one more I like.
Is it Whale? Is it Whale? Is it Whale? Brendan Fraser?
RRR is one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life. You can't conceive of what this movie is capable of. It travels in worlds you can't even imagine. Lightning bolts shoot from its fingertips! I don't really have much of an emotional or intellectual take on this movie like I did with my favorite movies in the past 3 years. This one simply gets number one because it's literally everything you could ever ask for in a movie. There's action, there's bloodshed, there's betrayal, there's comedy, there's banger musical numbers. There's too many unbelievably jaw-dropping moments to count. And yet, at the center of it all is a deeply emotional story between these two immensely compelling and tragic men. You feel the connection between them, which makes so many of the plot developments throughout the film all the more devastating. There's a climactic battle in this that actually made me feel the emotions I was supposed to be feeling during the Anakin and Obi-Wan fight in Revenge of the Sith. Like, when I wasn't taking in the striking imagery and intense fight choreography, I was actively sobbing at how tragic the story was. And can we talk about the action for a second? Probably the best I've seen in any movie, period. It is insane how much the spectacle consistently ramps up throughout this movie's incredibly justified 3.5-hour runtime. I don't even want to risk saying too much more, because I don't want to reveal too many of the seemingly endless list of surprises this movie has in store. It's on Netflix. Carve some time out of your day to watch it, because it's absolutely more than worth it. Also, if any of you are more well-versed in Indian cinema than I am, please feel free to recommend me some other Indian films. I've only seen this and Three Idiots, and I'm sure there's many more amazing pieces of Indian cinema out there that an uncultured swine like me has never heard of before. Anyway, that's about it. Good night, Tri-State Area.
No, you don't. No! What the heck? Ow. No. Die. What was that? That was what? Shoot it. Man, I always need this spot for certain things. And I'm like, I don't know where this idea is. Maybe it's before. I should remember this. Hey, actually, sorry. Waka! We got Here we go. Bowser Jr.
Funding for Shaperless is provided by Squarespace, the sponsor of today's video. So I was watching Puss in Boots: The Last Wish for the 5th time, and then it hit me. Isn't it cool that this movie has villains? Like, actual bad guys who serve as obstacles to the protagonists throughout the entirety of the film? Like, they went ahead and made a terrifying dramatic villain you're constantly scared of, a goofy comedic villain who serves as a legit threat and a wonderful source of laughs, and an affable villain team who slowly develop into a redeemable second set of protagonists.
Oh,
They
rip.
threw all these
I tried to style too hard.
one movie, executed them all perfectly, and really made me question what the hell other animated studios are doing in terms of their villains, or lack thereof. And when I say other animated studios, I mean Disney, and Pixar to a lesser extent,
And
but mainly
Illumination.
this is a Disney problem. It seems like the era of the twist villain that I complained about almost 5 years ago. What the has finally ended, and now we seem to have entered the generational trauma or personal drama era of Disney antagonists. Take your pick. And it was fine at first. You know, I think we were all happy that Disney was finally out of their twist villain phase. I may have hated Ralph Breaks the Internet, but hey, I would have hated it even more if it had a twist villain. So, you know, that's a win, I guess. But as time has gone on, it's become increasingly clear that the stories Disney wants to tell in these movies aren't really working. And I'm starting to think a major part as to why these films have been consistently falling apart story-wise, at least in my opinion, is because of their lack of villains. Now, everyone knows at this point that I love Encanto. Hell, it's the only post-Moana Disney film that I even liked, let alone loved. And I think a major reason why that is because of how personal and real the main conflict is, in spite of the magical elements. There's no grand journey that the characters need to go on. The story is just Mirabel trying to figure out what's causing the literal and figurative cracks in the family. The movie grounds itself in this one location and allows for the characters and their conflicts to really be explored more thoroughly than any other modern Disney film. The fact that there's no villain is perfect here. Alma is the antagonist, but she's a three-dimensional person who suffered a lot of trauma and who's able to change when she realizes the harm she's doing to her family. Bruno is vilified by everyone in the family and the town, but he turns out to be a nice dude who took the fall and disappeared to protect Mirabel. These subversions work because the movie allows to focus solely on the family dynamic, rather than trying to divide its time between exploring that dynamic and giving us this grand adventure story. Unfortunately, every other modern Disney film doesn't overcome this pitfall. They want their heroes to be three-dimensional and have these interpersonal conflicts they need to overcome. But they also need the conflicts to be shoved into a typical hero's journey adventure story. And I'm sorry to say, but it's hard to find yourself invested in a journey adventure story without an explicit antagonist driving that side of the film's conflict. If Strange World wants to do what Encanto did and delve into the interpersonal relationships of his family, then what's the point of the adventure aspect of the film? It just becomes a distraction from the familial conflicts the main characters have with each other. But a clear antagonist that they all have to unite to overcome would help strengthen both the family and adventure aspects of the film. I mentioned in my Disney ranking that a movie with such a clear environmental message would have benefited greatly from a greedy villain who wants to exploit the environment for personal gain, because it adds way more urgency to the story, and especially the final act that the movie as is doesn't have. The environmental message feels undercooked because it's fighting for screen time with the family conflicts, making for a really muddled and unengaging screenplay. Meanwhile, there's Ralph Breaks the Internet. I'll keep this brief. Like I alluded to earlier, I don't think the lack of villain here is a problem. On paper, I like how the initial conflict is just needing money for a new steering wheel, and Ralph being insecure about Penelope wanting to find new experiences. The problem is how awful the execution is. But a villain wouldn't have saved this piece of shit. It probably would have just made the movie even worse and more unfocused and terrible. And yeah, we're done talking about this. Frozen 2. So this movie absolutely suffers from a massive villain movie. The stakes are pretty vague because we have no idea why the spirits are angry or what they even want. Nor is there a super drastic threat that needs to be dealt with. Yeah, everyone's been kicked out of their homes, but nobody's lives are in immediate danger, and it's very hard to feel threatened by this vague conflict that isn't fully elaborated on until much later in the film. Now, there is a villain who kicked off the main conflict, and that's Anna and Elsa's grandfather, a guy who's been dead for years, so he can't interact with the main characters or drive any aspect of the plot in the modern day. Well, here's an idea. What if he could? What if through forest magic, this snow sculpture version of him gained sentience and could speak to and manipulate Anna and Elsa? The movie already features a wedge forming between the two sisters as Elsa tries to do things herself. But maybe that idea could be further strengthened if the grandfather tried to manipulate Elsa into abandoning her sister under the guise of him saying she should do it to protect Anna. Like, you know how Elsa sends Anna and Olaf down the river in an ice boat, and then she goes to the big magic iceberg by herself and nearly freezes to death? That's bad, right? That was her mistake, right? The movie was setting up that she needs to learn to let Anna in without charging headfirst into danger. Except, by doing exactly that, she's able to help save the day. She learns the information about her evil grandfather that she sends to Anna that causes her to inexplicably realize that she needs to destroy the dam. So the message is extremely muddled. Did Elsa do the right thing by going to this dangerous iceberg by herself, or not? Well, there's an easy solution. Have her evil grandfather manipulate her into going deep into the iceberg. Maybe there's some sort of magic he needs Elsa's help to unlock the secrets of. Maybe he gets a whole snow army that he uses to try and defend the dam. And Anna, Kristoff, the soldiers, the Northuldra, and the big rock dudes all need to band together to fight him. It would make for a really cool climactic final battle. Like, remember when Disney movies had those? Plus, the spirits got upset because the Arendellians started attacking the Northuldra. How cool and poetic would it be for the two groups to unite in battle against the true enemy? The one that started the senseless bloodshed and angered the spirits in the first place. Yeah, it would involve more fighting, but that's the thing. There are always gonna be evil people in the real world, and sometimes there's no other way to defeat them except by fighting. Sometimes it's a necessary concession one needs to make in order for things to change. Plus, there could be moments where Matthias confronts his old boss over the atrocities he was unwittingly committing, thus justifying his existence as a character. And Anna can come into her own as a true heroine. And Kristoff could lead a bunch of reindeer in the battle or something. I don't know, I think that would be funny. Now, yes, the unfortunate side effect here is that the grandfather would have to be a twist villain. Something no one wants. But all you have to do to remedy that is to establish to us, the audience, that he's evil when Anna and Elsa aren't looking. That way, it's less about being a gotcha to the audience, and more about having us say, oh god, oh Anna and Elsa better watch out, this bitch ain't trustworthy. But that's just one idea with Frozen 2. There's like a million different ways you can improve the writing in this movie. It's not hard.
Villain!
Oh, we all kind of got it.
And then there's Raya and the Last Dragon. Wow. Okay, so this one's a bit of a different case. This movie does have a villain, and a potentially really heinous one, if they could have actually committed to making her evil. Look, I've already dedicated a whole video to going into this movie's message and how much I don't like it and how much I don't think Mari should have been redeemed, at least not in the way she was. So you can check that video out instead. But essentially, I think it's possible to have a movie about learning to trust other people again, while also making it clear that you shouldn't trust anyone, especially not someone who has done nothing to show that they're worthy of trust. Raya doesn't trust the shrimp boy, or the con baby, or the big dude, but she ultimately learns that they're kind and caring people, and that trusting them is okay after she gets to know them better. But there are limits to trust, and the Mari should not have been afforded them. You can make her a layered and interesting antagonist who regrets the state the world is in and the fact that she killed Sisu, but they should have either not redeemed her or let her realize the error of her ways and give Raya her gem piece. Just make it clear that she's the antagonist and the one that needed to change in order for any sort of positive relationship between her and Raya to work. Since the last twist villain in Incredibles 2, we've had 6 movies, and thankfully, the ones without villains do function. I like how Gabby Gabby isn't just a rehash of Stinky Pete or Lotso. They actually managed to talk things out with her, and everything works out. For the Toy Story series, that's a pretty good subversion. It works pretty well. Onward and Turning Red are movies I don't like all too much, but neither of them need a villain. The ticking clock and generational trauma serve as fitting obstacles for the conflicts in these movies. That leaves Soul, which kind of has an antagonist in the form of Terry, who's really just trying to do their job as a soul counter and can't really be considered a villain. Which is fine, it still works. Then there's Luca. Aha! This one's got a villain, and the villain is just kind of an asshole in the same vein as Chick Hicks in Spin. I liked him when I first saw the movie, but I think I was just kind of starved for villains in these Pixar films, and was just ready to accept any mildly fun antagonist they gave me. He's not really a standout in the same vein as the studio's 2000s villains. And then there's Lightyear. What the f*** is this? Oh my god, what the f*** were you thinking? Apparently, it's not enough to just have an evil emperor from space be your main antagonist in a modern Pixar film. No. There's gotta be some sort of twist or aspect of relatability to him. So as a joke, some intern at Pixar told the director, "What if it was Buzz from the future?" And the director said, "Phil, that's brilliant. Here are the keys to my house. Go f*** my life-size cardboard cutout of Buzz Lightyear." And then we got this shit. Literally everyone I know who has seen this movie, which isn't a lot of people to be fair, but everyone I know who's seen it hates this twist. And yeah, it's so stupid and illogical. Not only have alternate timeline versions of characters literally never come up once in the movie to this point, but there's no indication that the Buzz we see throughout this movie could ever be capable of becoming this evil emperor. It's just ridiculous. We can't have this pure evil, menacing robot guy as the villain. They keep creating new ways to justify having villains, even though this dumbass way somehow makes his existence less justifiable. So that's all the recent Disney and Pixar films. Most of them don't have real villains, and the ones that do have villains mostly have pretty boring or terrible villains. Now, on the one hand, yes, it is possible to tell a compelling story without a real villain, as proven by movies like Encanto or Soul. But on the other hand, variety is the spice of life, and I feel like when so many of the movies from these studios are doing the exact same villainless shtick, it starts to get old. The same was true for the twist villain era in the mid-2010s. And now, after only 1 year, I think everyone's pretty sick of generational trauma as the driving antagonistic force. It was well liked in Encanto and Turning Red, but I haven't seen anyone praise Strange World for tackling similar concepts. This movie desperately needed a villain to rescue it from being so dull and played out and repetitive. And the same most likely applies to Disney's upcoming films. I'm sure some of the stories they want to tell can work without a villain, but I also feel like if this trend continues, we're gonna miss having traditional villains in our Disney movies more than ever. Especially if more movies like Puss in Boots: The Last Wish show up. Movies that show that you can have compelling arcs for your protagonists, a fun, adventurous journey, and a plethora of entertaining and wonderful villains. And as much as Goldilocks and Jack Horner put basically every main Disney or Pixar villain since Tank Nancy to shame, especially Jack, since he returns to the age-old classic tradition of incredibly entertaining, irredeemable monsters, even they pale in comparison to death. Basically everyone who's seen this movie unanimously agrees that this motherfucker is one of the greatest and most intimidating villains in any animated movie they've seen. But it actually goes even deeper than that. Death is the personification of Puss's anxieties. Puss has the same sort of personal struggle that modern Disney wants to put their protagonist through. And yet, he also has a terrifying, memorable, incredible antagonist to contend with. They go hand in hand because Death isn't just some villain. He's the physical manifestation of Puss's internal conflict. The fear of death that has an emotional chokehold on him throughout the film, which he ultimately overcomes by the end. It's more than possible to have an intimidating, unforgettable villain that represents the core of what your main protagonist is struggling with. Therefore, Disney taking time away from making villains in order to develop their heroes more is no longer a valid excuse. You can do both and have both aspects soar. You don't have to worry about neglecting one or the other. This movie should be required viewing for everyone working at Disney, just so they can get an idea of what the f they could be doing, instead of making these lukewarm, samey, often fundamentally flawed, villainless films. And I wouldn't be pushing so hard for this if I didn't know that the studio could do it. Because they have. Not just in the past, but recently. The proof is there in, dare I say it, Tamato. Moana's story structure doesn't have room for a traditional main villain, but they made room for this delightful, classic-feeling side villain who's both funny and threatening, showing that the studio has absolutely still got it with villain making, as long as they actually have any interest in making it. The only real complaint I've heard anyone give this crap, aside from not liking Shiny as a song, which is fine, I'm fine with that, definitely, is that he should have been in the movie more. Some people see him as a weird detour, but this issue would have been alleviated if he played a more central role in the plot. Give him more screen time, and I think he